In this episode, we're going to be talking about Ghostwriter. Let's check it out. Alright guys, welcome to this week's episode. My name is Jose Vega. I'm a concept artist at AronJoseVega.com. And in this channel, I like to share with you guys my tips and tricks for Photoshop in digital painting. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how I made this picture from start to finish. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so this episode is mostly going to be a time lapse. But before I put it on, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the process, because there are some things that I did different from previous episodes. Mostly I use the techniques that I've shown in other episodes, like the photo bashing and gathering of reference and the sketching part and all that. But I wanted to give you a little bit more insight on this piece in particular. So after I did the sketches and I gathered the references, I went ahead and model or did a scene in a 3D in Maya here, and all these models here that you see here are from DAZ 3D, and DAZ is a 3D software where you can get models like this and you can pose them however you want. And what I usually do is just I export them as a OBJ and import them here in Maya, and I can do a little scene like this, add some lights, do a quick render, and then use this as my base to create my painting. Now you're gonna notice that from this model here or scene is a little bit different than this one, but that's okay, because even at this stage where I do my 3D render, I'm still open to changing some of the stuff in the painting and change it as I need to. So you're gonna notice that it's already zoomed in a little bit more. You're gonna see more bodies around the writer. More than my 3D scene here, but this is good to give me a good base for me to start on. And let me show you what the render looks like. So this is the actual render that I took out from Maya. As you can see, there's no textures or anything, just lighting, lighting base, and that's it. No textures or anything. I also did another render, which is this one from the writer, and I applied some textures on the writer as well, just some basic stuff, and I added a light source on his chest, simulating the actual fire that comes out of him, just to have some reference on it. And then I imported all this into Photoshop and began my painting. Now, going back to the time lapse, you're gonna start seeing here that I'm using my references to set up a basic mood in my painting, and I already have some fire, or the Ghostwriter's fire set up already, and because he's gonna be my focal point, so I wanted to have that in as quick as I could, so I can paint the rest around that focal point. So I'm gonna let this run, and you're gonna see that I'm gonna start just adding pictures and start creating this image. Now, what I wanted to have a kind of like a ashy texture to my models around him, because the idea was that he turns them into ash, and the wind kind of like blows them away, type of thing. So I wanted to try to accomplish that texture as I experiment with different methods that you're gonna see here. So I'm gonna let this run, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, so now at this stage you're gonna see I already have some coloring and most of the fire going on, and I'm trying to concentrate on the writer since it's gonna be my focal point. And um, pretty much I was pretty happy with the texture of the characters around him, so I kind of committed to what I have here, and just continue to develop on top of that, as you're gonna see in the next couple minutes. But I'm trying to separate some of the elements from the background, from the foreground, from the middle ground. So I'm gonna concentrate on that now, and I'm gonna let this run again, and I'll see you guys when we finish it up. Alright guys, that's it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I really hope that this gives you an insight or some options on how to tackle an illustration like the one I showed you guys. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comment section below so I can actually address it in future videos. And if you like the content, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. I'll see you guys on the next one.